What is up, guys? It is your boy Phil Shocker, the 96 Hedgehog here with the final recap team. I'm breaking the fourth wall. I've already recorded the first two with our recap team of Rgbl. If you guys can, hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to join the Phil Shocker crew today because you'll be friendly with the king of the frill. Actually, I forgot I made transactions for some mods. I believe we had you, and we had you. So let's talk about these ones we had originally. Passimian, a little sad we didn't get to finish the work with it, but it definitely provided some good stuff right there. Salazzle, it just didn't put in any work, and I would probably say it was the worst mon if we're having to figure this out because it's technically 10 mons. So I have to do 13. I would definitely rank this as number 13. I would have to rank season number 12, even though it did kill a G-Max Gengar, but because it just didn't do anything else in the season. 11, I would give Passimian because it did at least do some work and tried its best to do whatever it could. So finishing in the top 10, though, is actually Roselia, because for the one, it only came to one game and it didn't do anything. But it was a mon on the team, so technically mons on the team had to get placement in this position, so there's not much I want to say. Oh, and by the way, if you like these videos, definitely leave a like if you haven't already, and subscribe to join the Phil Shocker crew today because you'll be friendly with the king of the crew, baby. Have some more fun. Flareon. Flareon is a late edition pickup. I can see why Zach likes it. This Pokemon actually did some work for our team. It picked up at least, I think, 2 or 3 kills, and it died pretty much almost every single time. It probably has one more death or something like that over kills. But you know what? Flareon's definitely an interesting mon. I definitely, with now the fact that movesets are allowed and everything like that, if I can get my Flame Charge Flareon to work again, oh baby, I'm looking ready and looking pretty. But definitely Flareon is definitely something I would maybe consider looking into the future for a fire type for a mon I want. Just barely beating Flareon, and this was only for the store power set, sticky webs, stuff like that, and the agility and all that. Just barely. I'm actually going to be a little disappointed by that saying just barely. Orbeetle, even though it did pick up only a kill here and there, it didn't do as much as I would want it to do in the season. I still believe in the Orbeetle. I still believe in this bug that it is great. I just didn't get to have much usage of the bug that I thought I could have done and could have done with it. So, I don't know. It's definitely something I'm going to maybe have to look at and think about if I want to draft it again. Because I am using a WC. I definitely have to be careful with if I want to draft it again. But it was definitely a great Pokemon. Definitely am going to still have it an option try. Okay, can my computer just stop being stupid? Just barely making it, and it actually hurts me that I barely, but he didn't get to do as much as I would have loved him to do. That is Surfetch. I still love Surfetch. I definitely want to keep trying to use this Pokemon. It is going to be permanently on the team for the Iowa Jolteons at WC because I used up all my transactions, so I haven't said it already in the WC recap video if I haven't told you already. But it was definitely a Pokemon that puts in work. I just need to build it around a little bit better and just really need to figure something out with it, you know? It's a fantastic Pokemon. I love it, and I definitely would like to keep trying to use it in some leagues if I can. So let's go to the top 6. Just barely making the top 6 Jellicent. It's on there for the fact that we were able to make a weakness policy set work, and it actually put in a little bit of work. I feel like there were some times, like in my playoffs games, I never brought String Shaft or Will-O-Wisp. I should have it sometimes. And it ended up costing me games, essentially, not doing that. It cost me not being able to do this and that. I definitely think in the future, if I draft Jellicent, I do need to take advantage of more defensive Jellicents, because it looks like I kept trying to bring offensive Jellicent a lot with defensive investments and stuff like that. So definitely in the future, need to work on fixing that with my Jellicent in the future, in case I really want to use Jellicent again. Gudra, after about I'd say after 2 years or so, or a year and a half of not using Gudra, Gudra's still that reliable wall, dude. It didn't get to do as much, but it did a little more than Jellicent, so that's why it's going to be on here. I really wish I could have played Gudra a little bit better in some such situations, but, you know, it is what it is. Gudra did what he did, and I definitely am open to using Gudra again. because it is a fantastic Pokemon. If you guys don't know, this was like my top 3 kill leader Pokemon behind Mega Mawile and Primarina. This maybe 4th because I think Snorlax took 3rd. I don't know, but definitely this Pokemon is really great. I definitely want to use it again. Mamoswine was a bit of a shocker to some that I didn't get to use Mamoswine as much. Mamoswine was a really good Pokemon. Definitely want to try Mamoswine again. Definitely was sad not to show off the tech of a Freeze Dry on the Mamoswine, which was a little sad. But Freeze Dry Mamoswine definitely something I'll probably keep in the back burner if I ever want to try again. But Mamoswine itself is just a good Pokemon, dude. It's so good. It's so offensive. It's so destructive. It's just a fantastic Pokemon. I love it, and I definitely would love to try it out one more time. Hopefully, next time I get a chance, I can use it as a Choice Band user instead of Life Orb or Rgbl or Scarper. Definitely want to try the Choice Band instead. I must be a really great electric master because some electric types I thrive in, some I kind of struggled with. And no more definition is said with Helios. Helios put in the work in APA Infinity. If you ever saw that league before, my channel got taken down because I was an idiot and didn't think about the whole tag and stuff like that. But Helios put in work that season, and it didn't disappoint. And we didn't get to bring as much this season, but it put in the work it did when it came. It picked up several KOs every time it came into the match. It was able to really dent and weaken down teams in the matchups. It just was a fantastic Pokemon. I love it, and I definitely would be open to having Helios again for one more run to see if I would really like it, and if it's going to be a premier electric type that I would want to draft. Oh, not over and over in a sense, but like more than one time in a sense. If you're all trying to get what I'm saying here. But Helios, fantastic Pokemon. Love it. I definitely want to hopefully have a chance to use Specs next time instead of Life Orb. This is no shocker why this one takes 2nd place. This Pokemon is a god, and this is why, in my opinion, I have to agree with Zach, this is better Skarmory. This puts in so much work against teams than Skarmory does. Skarmory, all it is a bulky Toxic Stall taunt user. Corviknight here, Power Trip, which I wish I could have used a little bit more. And just an offensive monster. I love Corviknight. I love it in the games. I love it here. It's a fantastic Pokemon. Mirror Armor is such a clutch ability in late game situations. This Pokemon is so good. I love it. And it's definitely something I want to redraft again. This Pokemon is just super phenomenal. And I definitely want to draft this Pokemon again in the future. This is a Pokemon that I am looking forward to having again, because again, it was just a fantastic monster of all monsters. And that Wakam Berry, when I changed that Wakam Berry, oh my god, that was clutch. Oh my god, that was clutch. But yeah, Corviknight, Weissel, shout out to Zach for his hashtag Chicago Corviknight. If you haven't already, go check out his channel so you can go check out and grab his merch and stuff like that. But we all know what we came here for. That was the MVP of the team that has now a total of roughly 15 to 18 kills from regular plus playoffs. And I gotta say, I'm fairly impressed. And I've never thought it would work. It seems like with G-Max Pokemon, I do so well with them. Lapras was my kill leader of my one season. And now Grimmsnarl is the kill leader of this season. And G-Max Hatterene was the kill leader in the other season. Well, not season, but you know what I mean, like leagues. I don't understand how my G-Max Pokemon has been my kill leader pretty much for all my leagues. But you know what? We take those. I will definitely want to draft G-Max Grimmsnarl again if I can ever get a chance. Normal Grimmsnarl, I'm having a little struggle trying to use, but G-Max is just so good. It's just... I definitely think sometimes the G-Maxes are better than their regular forms, and so far it's been kind of proven with the whole thing with Lapras and somewhat with Grimmsnarl right now. But I'm hoping to put in the work with Grimmsnarl, even though it's done its job what I wanted to do. But I definitely want to try this Normal Hat. Normal Hat is definitely what I'm going to try. But yeah, this G-Max, phenomenal Pokemon. Highly recommended. But that is going to be the recap. Let me go in the comment section down below, guys, what your favorite member of the team was. what mon you think was the MVP. For me, it was definitely G-Max Grim or Corver Knight. But until next time, guys, I've been Phil Shotgun, the Nicest Hedgehog. Thank you so much for watching the video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later.